Hello, loves, and I'm happy Sunday, by the way. So I wanted to pop on because I just created a Google form that I want you all to fill out. So the Google form that I posted on my Facebook page, both on the CC Love page and the Show Me Love podcast page, I want you all to go on there and give feedback. I kind of want to know what topics, well, I don't kind of want to know. I want to know what topics you want to hear about more from Show Me Love podcast. I want to also know what you want to hear more of or less of. I also want to hear if you want advice. So if you want more advice from me on the Show Me Love podcast, please let me know. And that's what the Google form is for. But I also want to know if you've also visited my website. That part is really important. So I definitely want you all to visit www.showmelove.co, and you could do the same thing, the Google form that I put on my last post on Facebook today. But either one, you could either do the form, you could do the website. Either one is really going to do the same exact thing, so it really doesn't matter. But I want you all to pop on there. It's going to capture your email address, so enter your email address, because if you do enter your email address, the cool part is you would know about upcoming content. Also, I'm going to start a blog. I'm praying I have time to keep up with it, but I'm going to dedicate more time. I've always said to my Show Me Love loves that I will be dedicating more time to you all, to the podcast. All of that's important to me, and I know it's important to you. And the most important part with me capturing the feedback and kind of trying to understand what topics and what advice that you all want, it's important to me too, because I want to know what you're getting from your number one podcast. So I had said maybe an episode or two ago of Show Me Love, I had said what I want to be your top, at least in your top 3, right? Drake has said top 5, but I want to be at least in your top 3 of the podcasts that you listen to. So we all have a number one. So I want to know, what do you get out of your number one podcast? And what do you love about your number one podcast? Is it the day that it comes out? Is it the content that they cover? Is it the guests that they have? Do you like, if they have a co-host, do you love the banter, kind of back and forth? What is it that you love kind of about your number one podcast that you would like to see in Show Me Love? Because competition is absolutely good. However, I want to at least be, within that top 3 podcasts that you love. That would be very important to me. So I want to hear from you all. I do get, when I meet people in person or text messages or messages that says, I love this podcast episode, or this podcast episode was great, and this other one was awesome and funny, or whatever. And I do take note of that. So I do capture that, and then that does help me. Trust me, all of it helps. Any DM, any text message, any email is great. But I do want to capture it all in one place, one being my podcast website or the Google form. So I want you to use either one so that I'm able to kind of capture the information that I need to help me grow, because Show Me Love is, believe it or not, a year old, a little over a year old. I started Show Me Love 12/12/24. And so that date was very important to me, because I have put off starting a podcast for a couple of years because I was comparing myself to podcasts that have been around for at least a decade. And I'm like, why would I compare myself to a podcast that has been around a decade? That's a long time. And so Show Me Love has been in existence for a little over a year, probably 14 months. And so I have quite a few episodes. I want to increase those downloads too. So pop in. I had a Black Love series in honor of Valentine's Day, which just passed last week, and in honor of Black History Month. I'm still pissed that we only have a month, but you know what? At least we have that, right? You got to celebrate the wins as they come, even no matter how big or how small. Remember that for real. As we go into a new week, celebrate the wins and celebrate the losses as well, because you can only grow from losing. You can't just grow from like win after win after win after win, because how do you learn to grow and expand and change up and change the landscape of things? But I also want feedback on the forum or my website, www.showcelove.co. I want that feedback because I want to change my merch. So on my website, I do have merch at www.showcelove.co. I want feedback on my merch. Do you guys love it? What would you change? And what do you want to see more or less of? So this feedback isn't just for me. When I started this podcast, Show Me Love, I had told all of you it was very, very important to me that it was not just a place for me to vent and talk into a mic every week. It was also a place that we could have reciprocity and we could enjoy each other's time together. So I put out the content, you all listen, and then you get what you want to get out of it. Of course. So the merch is for you to enjoy it. And I brought up in the last episode or the episode before, sorry if I don't remember. But I had thought of shot glasses. If you have listened to Show Me Love podcast in the past, then you know that I always ask, what are y'all drinking on? Because I'm usually drinking something. Right now, I only have a bottle of water in front of me, so wow, that's boring, right? But I honestly was thinking of maybe shot glasses or wine glasses, or for those who love that cognac, like little cognac glasses, and different things that has to do with drinking, because trust me, I don't drink a lot, loves. But Cece used to enjoy her a little drink or two, so or 3 or 4, right? But these days I am working quite a bit, so I do not have the time to be down the following day. So if you catch my drift, I'm definitely very and ultra cautious on how much I drink, and you all should be too. And plus, on my fitness journey, I have been trying to become more fit and all of that. And you can't, alcohol is just empty calories that none of us need. We could all do without it. Trust me, we could do without it. Okay. Be strong. We got this. But please provide your feedback. Also, if you are in your own fitness journey or you're a professional, whether you're a personal, coach, or you're a personal trainer, or you do food prep or different things of that nature, holistic approaches to health and things of that nature. If you would like to, please join the Show Me Love Fitness Journey group, 2026, I believe it's called. Please join that, because it's not going to be a place to like advertise and things of that nature, but it is if you're in the health and wellness space, because I do want my loves to be in a much better headspace, in a physical body space. And the only way to get there is to share each other's either goals or solutions to different problems, like maybe diabetes or hormone issues that cause weight gain, because there are hormone issues that obviously cause weight gain. And there's so many other things that come into play. Being big boned is cool and all, but if it's causing you any health issues, you definitely have to address them. So hopefully the group that I started, the Show Me Love Fitness Journey 2026, hopefully that does bring you some type of community as well, because that's not just for me, even though I definitely need the motivation. Shout out to those who have been active in the group, but the only way that you'll meet those people is if you join the group. So make sure that you do that. But I just wanted to pop on as I get ready for the week and prep for the week and do all the things I need to do for my 9 to 5, my personal life, and the podcast as well. So thank you all for listening to my live. And as you know, every Thursday there is a new episode of Show Me Love. So I expect to see you all tuned in on Apple Podcast, on Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio. I'm on a bunch of different platforms. So that feedback form on my website, as well as on the Google form that I shared on my page today, both will also, kind of give me any ideas on any platforms that Show Me Love is not on that's easy for you to use. So let me get back to getting ready for the week. I just wanted to pop on super quick. I'm going to also put the link to my website as well as a Google form on my live so that you're not looking all over the place for it. And then I hope that you all have a great week. If you're on a fitness journey, I hope you've prepped for the week. I need to do that as well, probably tomorrow, because I still have some veggies and stuff left to get me through. But you got to prep. So thank you all. Have a good Sunday. And I hope Clarissa Shields wins that fight because, I kind of seen that snippet yesterday of the one girl. I forgot her name. I feel bad. I'm not really into boxing, but I love Clarissa because she's just, her body's banging. Her stamina and drive is beyond. Okay, that's where we all need to get to. So let's hope she wins that fight and have a good Sunday.